Those Airtel numbers, the loss in Q1 widening, but ARPU is looking good. Sunita's going to run us through all the takeaways from Bharti.
Bharti Airtel's Q1 performance was largely impacted because of the extraordinary items. The company has made aggressive provisions for their pending AGR dues, and which led to them posting a net loss of over 15,000 crore rupees. But if you look at the operational performance, there were bright spots. The company's performance, as far as ARPUs is concerned, was better than what Street was expecting. ARPUs came at 157 rupees versus 154 in the previous quarter. However, the Street was expecting a decline in ARPUs and they were expecting ARPUs to come at 149 rupees. So that performance was much better than expected. As expected, the company saw a decline in its subscriber base, and even the 4G additions were impacted because of the lack of availability of phones during the lockdown period. This is likely to improve as we saw in the July subscriber addition. We expect this performance to improve. As far as analysts are concerned, they say that with company providing for almost all the AGR dues, the big overhang on the stock should be lifted, and the performance is also expected to improve. As we have seen in this quarter, the data consumption because of work from home phenomena has gone up. So this should lead to ARPUs further improving in the coming quarters. But we have to wait and watch for the management commentary in the con call when the company talks about what possibility of the second round of tariff hike can be, and what is the trajectory they're expecting for us.
Okay, Rajiv Sharma also joining us. Rajiv, let me get your views on that. The numbers, the possibility of ARPUs increasing even further, highest data usage we've seen for Bharti Airtel.
Yeah, hi. So there are a couple of things here. If you look at this quarter, the ARPU has marginally improved. But at the same time, what we've also seen is that the subscriber base has marginally declined. So broadly, if you adjust for this denominator effect, then the ARPUs are largely stable this quarter, which I would say is a steady performance given the fact that you had disruptions this quarter. First, from the fact that there was a lockdown, entirely in April, and a large part of the base is 2G, which still depends on, non-digital kind of recharges. So there has been some amount of revenue leakage around that. Second is the availability of smartphones. That was quite limited this quarter, and that has, that is showing in the slower run rate in 4G. Which was quite, 13 million last quarter, is just 2 million this quarter in terms of net addition. And clearly it suggests that as the 4G grows, the overall ARPU will be growing. Given that the 4G growth was slower this quarter, the ARPUs were broadly steady this quarter.
So it was a fairly decent set of numbers. Rajiv, wanted to get in your view as well as to how you're looking at the road ahead now for Bharti Airtel. What is it that you're advising on the back of these numbers? Do you think that the company is going to go forward and benefit from a diversified revenue stream, and that despite challenges, it has been a fairly impressive quarter? What's your rating on the stock?
We have a buy on this stock with a target price of 690. We believe that there are several catalysts. So the tariff or hike or the ARPU improvement story is not completely played out. We see the exit ARPU for this fiscal around $175. Apart from that, Vodafone Idea, they are expecting for a longer term repayment schedule on the AGR side, but irrespective, they've been losing market share. And we see both Bharti and Jio benefiting from such an event. So the catalysts still remain India business, tariff hike and market share gains. The rest of the parts are expected to be steady, though we are seeing some early signs of improvement in the home broadband segment, given that Bharti's got into some kind of arrangement with cable operators. So there is this work from home has seen, a good amount of net additions this quarter.
Right, thanks so much for joining in and sharing with us your outlook. That's the word coming in on Bharti Airtel. Time to take a quick break right here on the show. Stay with us for lots more.